show you guys how you code the Miami Heat on NBA 2K12 online. One of the best in the world, baby. Holla at your boy.
And Udonis has him down low. Wade and LeBron are the wingmen. And it's Chalmers in at the point. And for the Thunder, Durant, Ibaka, and Perkins compose the front court. Westbrook and Cephalosha in the backcourt.
Well, the big story, of course, a year ago for Miami was the formation of the big three, LeBron, Wade, and Bosh. Although it took some time for those three to click, eventually they figured it out.
Backing down is LeBron. Around Jay. And Durant sends it back. And here are the Thunder now. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with Scott Brooks. He told me that they need to play with the kind of intelligence and intensity on defense that has often been their trademark. He said, we win games with our defense. That's no secret. And that's exactly how we plan to win this one. Gentlemen?
Well, that's a dunk you will not see very often. You won't pass that one by.
No doubt about that.
I wish he would, though. You'll never see too many of those. And LeBron's numbers last season really slipped in the early part of the year as he tried to adapt to his new teammates and new surroundings.
Oh my goodness.
As the season went on, he became more and more effective. That was one of the reasons he ended up with a career high in field goal percentage, right around 51% from the floor.
The Thunder making a switch here. Harden's checked in. Free throw good, LeBron. Going back to what Steve was talking about with LeBron, if he's being more efficient, Clark, with the ball, I don't think he is too concerned with his numbers, with his totals.
Kevin, that's one of the beauties of LeBron James' game to me. He's interested in playing the game of basketball at the highest level. If that means giving it to another player who's open, he's fine with that. If that means taking shots, he's fine with that. I love the fact that he's comfortable in who he is and is not worried about what other people think he should be doing. That's just a sloppy pass, a lack of focus there.
Defended by Durant. Fades away. And here are the Thunder. The three from Harden. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. For the finish, and the plum throws it down hard.
A rim rocker.
Looked for a second like he might rip the cylinder loose.
That is some strength there, guys.
So a break. All alone.
Oh!
That was a little freaky.
Best in the world, 2K12. Holla at your boy. Nelly 305.
It's easy to get carried away watching that, isn't it?
I guess that's the effect a dunk like that one has, Kevin.
Ozzy Muhammad checked in for the Thunder.
Off to a bad start.
Outside Westbrook.
If I start playing zone, I'll completely shut this dude down.
Chalmers hits the bucket.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
LeBron passes to Bosh. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
Yeah, it's the kind of lead pass.
I don't think nobody see the court better than me on offense.
Scott Brooks enjoyed a long career in the NBA before becoming a coach, playing point
and make nothing out of something.
Over the course of 11
I mean, something out of nothing.
Westbrook against Chalmers.
Look at the defense.
And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Harden's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Back to Brooks. Didn't want a title, Steve, with the 94 Rockets.
He was a tough player. One of those guys who pick you up full court, 94 feet, defend and scrap and claw for everything. And not really surprising to me that he eventually became a coach.
Haslam can't get it to go. Oklahoma City trailing. And Muhammad kicks to Westbrook. For three, Durant. That's good, and so Westbrook comes in with the assist. Westbrook's got 4 assists in the game. Here's LeBron.
How's that for finishing with flavor?
Absolutely fantastic.
I think he was saving that one for a special occasion.
Westbrook kicks to Harden. Beyond the arc. Second shot opportunity. No luck. And it's the Heat taking it the other way.
It's still early, but they've started to establish themselves on the glass here.
Yeah, that's due to their physical play. They're scrapping and clawing for each and every rebound out there.
Right side, Westbrook. Screened by Ibaka. Westbrook dishes to Ibaka. Tipped. Here's Muhammad. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. It's on Chris Bosh.
You know, the Thunder guys showed their talent in the playoffs last season. I think that devastating loss to Dallas in Game 4 of the conference finals was where they finally kind of caved in.
Kendrick Perkins is checked in for the Thunder. Cephalosha comes in for Kevin Durant.
Clark, you mentioned Game 4 of that Oklahoma City-Dallas series. A 15-point lead for the Thunder with 5 minutes left in the game. Dallas came back and forced overtime. I remember the Thunder's incredible fans, even amidst the most heartbreaking loss of the season. They were chanting OKC, OKC till the bitter end. They have diehard support there in Oklahoma City.
Pass it to Cephalosha. The feed to Harden. Lets it go with the 3. LeBron grabs the miss. Wade gets to Chalmers. Takes the 3. Good.
Couple.
Just trying to wear them down here.
Yeah, the lead is just expanding right now. That's what you want to do when you've got a
As
team
you can
down.
see,
Don't
the
let
end
them
of the
up.
first quarter,
Oh, we've seen some great shots.
21-14, of course. You already know what it is.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. Here's Fisher.
Russell Westbrook has proven to be one of the best point guards in the NBA. Not just his scoring, but his ability to push the ball in transition. And he's a good leader for his teammates as well.
On the floor for Miami. Chalmers and Wade are the 1 and the 2. LeBron and Bosh are the 3 and the 4. And it's Haslam in at center. James is called for charging. That's his first foul.
And no question there. That's a charge. He had his feet set.
You know, a lot of times that's the hardest call to make. It can go either way, but that was the right call. It was pretty obvious that was a charge.
Mark, what you said about leadership in Westbrook, that is a must-have quality to possess as a point guard in the NBA.
And Kevin, if you're going to lead a team into battle, especially the Western Conference, you need a battle-tested guard, and the Thunder have that in Westbrook, and he's continuing to grow. We forget how young this guy is. I mean, he's got a lot of room to grow, and I'm excited to see what he becomes as he matures because he's already got a lot in that backpack.
Well, there are a few players you talk about as enthusiastic as you talk about Westbrook.
I loved him from the first time I saw him in a practice at UCLA, Kevin. He was a freshman. He was going up against Darren Collison, and he was aggressive. He didn't back away. You could tell the edges were a little rough, but you always would rather have rough edges that can be smoothed out than no edges at all. He's got tremendous ability. I love watching him work.
And Doris Burke has something for us.
Well, Kevin, before the Heat became the Big 3, they were the Big 2.
Watch the replay, ladies and gentlemen. This is how you recover. Get out of here.
Dwayne Wade and Shaquille O'Neal bringing home the city's first title. When Dwayne Wade reflects on what he said Shaq helped him open up with, he said, quote, "I was still a shy kid, and he pretty much told me to open up." He said, "Let your creativity be seen. Put your fingerprints on the things that you're doing." Shaquille was a big enough personality for the two of them guys.
Doris Wade definitely jumped into the spot as a star after that 06 title.
It's hard to stay shy when you're around a guy like Shaq every day. It was a perfect combination. Shaq and Wade, I think it was great for Wade to get that experience. While the West has long been considered the stronger of the two conferences in the NBA, but Miami, with its revamped roster, really had no problem beating Western Conference foes last year. Crashing the offensive glass is such a big part of this game, and it's going to pay off for him.
Tries to keep it alive. Out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. You're right, Steve, going back to Miami in the West, 20-10 against that Western Conference. That was kind of a rarity.
Yeah, Kevin, and if you compare their numbers against the West versus the East, the Heat had a much easier time putting up points against the Western Conference opponent.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Serge Ibaka is checked in for Cephalosha. Durant comes in for James Harden. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Derek Fisher. Westbrook passes to Durant. Another shot. He shoots again. And it's Haslam with the rebound.
excellent interior defense there. Good rotation.
No doubt about it, Steve. He's a real...
As you can see, my opponent quit. So game over.